It just fucking hurts. No, it's fine. I'm over it. That's what I'm saying. And my friends, and we lived in a shitty car too. Again, obviously, we didn't have like a Mercedes or anything like that. But my friends, they had nice cars, right? Like they had the vans with the Finding Nemo DVD players. And they like pick me up from school, and be like, "Oh, this place is fucking awesome. You guys renting out the trunk? This is amazing." But I think it's so important. It's so important to share your story and let people know about what's going on with you. And I was telling a black friend of mine my story recently. And he knows other things about me too, like I'm a big hip-hop fan and I love like basketball and stuff. And I told him a story about my childhood and he's like, "Oh shit, Zach, you're like a real fucking black guy. Like I'm gonna give you a black card, you're good." And for a second I was like, "Oh, that's fucking amazing, I'm so stoked." And then I thought about it a little bit more. And I'm like, "Hey, are you saying because I like basketball and rap music and I had a shitty childhood, that makes me like a black person? As a newly crowned black person, I am very racially offended at that stereotype, sir. You'll be taking away your black card, or people have been through too much." Anti-racism. No, but like obviously, I've become a super positive a person from this experience, and I know I've been through a lot of changes, and I've become one of those people that smiles all the time, which I know is creepy as fuck. Okay, you guys? Yeah. You guys have been holding it back, but it's okay. You can tell me. Like I know I've seen people who smile all the time, and there's like an instinct inside you that's like, "What the fuck is wrong with that asshole? Get the shit out of that motherfucker. Life isn't fun. We're all miserable." But I think it's important. It's important to fucking smile and be happy. And when people ask you how you're doing, you should tell them that you're doing amazing, because you are. Trust me. You're all sitting here drinking beers, enjoying a comedy show. Your lives are great, right? Like I had a friend, and I went up to him a while ago, and he was like, "Hey man, how's it going?" He's like, "Ah shit, man, I'm having the worst day." I'm like, "Holy shit, man, what happened?" He's like, "Oh, my car wouldn't start this morning." I'm like, "Oh, so you woke up this morning and you had a car. Guess what? You just won the lottery, asshole. You're in the top 5% of most privileged human beings that have ever existed. Every time any of us wake up, the first thing we should do is come. That's all we should do." That's how amazing our lives are. And like if you want to be happy, you gotta do shit to make you happy too, right? Like I've been doing a lot of shit, and like quitting the drinking and smoking and all that. Woo! Yep, there we go. Thank you. See, look, we got my sober buddy, Jacob. He's in there too. That's what I'm saying, brother. Basically, if you're wondering how to like quit drinking and smoking and like eat vegan and all that stuff, I've got a diet that works perfectly. What you do is if you consume something and it brings you joy, you're never allowed to have that again. Nothing that induces happiness. You've got to like find that shit within. It's terrible. It's awful. And that's what I've been doing, right? Like I've been practicing yoga and shit, and that's amazing. But it's a battle too, right? Because you're trying to stay positive and like embrace this new path, but there's always like this shitty voice in the back of your head, and like mine's like kind of like an old gym teacher, you know? So like, do we have any people that do yoga here? Do we have any? Excitable yogis. That's